Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to walk you through a complete step-by-step guide on how to start a poultry farming business from zero to actually receiving your chicks and managing your farm. If you are a beginner and you're thinking about starting poultry farming but don't know where to begin, this video will make everything clear for you. We are going to cover everything: research and planning, choosing the right breed, budgeting, building your coop, ordering chicks, and even biosecurity measures to protect your farm. So make sure you watch till the end because every step here is important for your success. Step 1. Research and planning. Think of this as the exciting first step in building your farm's future. Take a good look at your environment. What's the climate like? How hot or cold does it get? And what resources do you have available? Then measure your land carefully. For example, if you have 25 square meters, you might raise around 175 layer chickens in a hot environment, about 200 in a moderate environment, and up to 225 in a cooler environment. So your space really matters. Once you understand your environment and space, choose a breed that fits those conditions. After that, decide how many chicks you are going to bring into your farm based on what your land can handle. Step 2. Contact suppliers. Once you are clear on your breed and space, it's time to connect with suppliers. For me, I actually found a supplier on YouTube. I watched their videos, saw their posts, and I felt confident, so I placed my order with them. Take your time, look for well-established companies, check reviews, and see how long they've been in business. Ask them everything: price per chick, minimum orders, delivery times, and all the terms. The better you know them, the more confident you will be moving forward. Step 3. Budgeting. So let's dive into budgeting. This is where you turn your plan into real numbers. Start by listing all your main costs. First, the chicks. How much does one chick cost? And how many are you planning to buy? Then think about the coop materials like wood, metal, sheets, nails, and labor if you are hiring someone. Next, don't forget feeding costs. Feed is one of the biggest ongoing expenses, so you need to plan for at least the first few weeks or even months. Also include feeders, drinkers, bedding materials, and heating if your area requires it. Another important thing is health costs like vaccines, vitamins, and basic medications. This might seem small at first, but they are very important for keeping your chickens healthy. And here is something many beginners forget. Always leave some extra budget for unexpected expenses. Maybe prices change, maybe you need extra equipment, or maybe there is an emergency. Having a backup budget will save you a lot of stress. At the end of this step, you should have a clear idea of how much money you need before you even start. This will help you avoid surprises and run your farm more confidently. Step 4. Design and build the coop. Now it's time to turn your plan into something real. Your chicken coop. This is where your chickens will live, so it needs to be safe, comfortable, and well designed. Start with the layouts. Think about how many chickens you are going to keep and make sure the space is enough, not too crowded. Good spacing helps prevent stress and disease. Next, focus on ventilation. Your coop should allow fresh air in to come in while keeping strong wind out. This is very important, especially in hot environments, because too much heat can affect your chickens' health and production. Then choose strong and available materials like wood, metal, sheets, and wire mesh. Make sure the coop is secure to protect your chickens from predators. Also, think about the floor. Use materials that are easily to clean and add proper bedding like wood shavings to keep the coop dry and comfortable. Now let's talk about lighting. Lights play a big role, especially for layer chickens. Make sure your coop gets enough natural lights during the day. If needed, you can also add artificial lighting to maintain consistent light hours, which helps with growth and egg production. And very important, laying boxes. If you are raising layers, you need to be prepared nesting boxes where chickens can lay their eggs comfortably. A simple guide is one nesting box for every 4 to 5 hens. Place them in a quiet, slightly dark area of the coop to make the chickens feel safe. Add soft beddings like straw or wood shavings inside the boxes to keep eggs clean and reduce breakage. Don't forget to plan for feeders and drinkers placement. They should be easy to access for the chickens and easy for you to refill and clean. Take your time with this step. A well-built coop will make everything easier for you later, from cleaning to feeding to managing your chickens daily. Step 5. Order your chicks. Now that your coop is ready and everything is set, it's time to place your order. This is an exciting step because you are about to bring your farm to life. Start by confirming everything with your supplier. How many chicks you're ordering, the price per chick, and the exact delivery date. Make sure all the details are clear so there are no surprises later. Also ask about the condition of the chicks. Make sure they are healthy, vaccinated if possible, and properly prepared for transport. A good supplier should be able to explain this clearly. If payment is required before delivery, make sure you follow a safe and trusted method. Keep records of your payments and agreements with the supplier. This step is all about preparation and confirmation. When everything is clear and ready, your chick delivery will go smoothly and you will avoid unnecessary stress. Step 6. Pre-disinfection. Before your chicks arrive, you need to prepare a clean and safe environment for them. This step is all about reducing the risk of disease by removing bacteria, viruses, and any harmful organisms from your coop. Start by cleaning the coop. Remove all dirt, dust, old materials, and any leftover dirt. Don't rush this part. The cleaner your coop is before disinfection, the more effective the process will be. Next, wash the surface using water and, if possible, a mild detergent. Scrub the floor, walls, feeders, and drinkers. Make sure you reach all corners because bacteria can hide in small spaces. After cleaning, apply a poultry-safe disinfectant. This is what helps kill both bacteria and viruses. Follow the instructions properly. Don't just spray randomly. Make sure all areas are covered. Once you're done, allow the coop to dry completely. This is very important. A dry and clean environment is much safer for your chicks. You can also disinfect your equipment like feeders and drinkers before placing them back inside the coop. This step might seem simple, but it makes a big difference. A well-disinfected coop gives your chicks a healthy start and reduces problems later on. Step 7. Chick delivery process. Now it's time to receive your chicks. This is one of the most important moments, so you want everything to be ready before they arrive. Before the delivery, double check your coop. Make sure feeders and drinkers are in place, water is clean and available, and the temperature inside the coop is warm and stable for young chicks. This helps them settle quickly without stress. When the chicks arrive, don't rush. Gently receive them and observe their condition. Check if they look active, healthy, and responsive. If you notice anything unusual, it's better to act early. As you place them into the coop, make sure they find water immediately. A good tip is to gently dip their beaks into the water so they learn where it is. This helps prevent dehydration in the first few hours. Also avoid overcrowding during placement. Give them space so they can move freely and adjust to the new environment. After everything is set, stay around for a while and observe their behavior. Are they spreading out comfortably? Are they eating and drinking? These small checks can tell you a lot. This step is all about a smooth transition from the supplier to your farm. If you can handle it carefully, your chicks will start strong and healthy. Monitor and care. Now that your chicks are settled in, your daily responsibility begins. This step is all about consistency. Small actions every day that make a big difference over time. Start by observing your chicks closely. Watch their behavior. Are they active, eating well, and moving normally? Healthy chicks are usually energetic and spread out comfortably. If they are too crowded in one place or making unusual noise, it could be a sign of stress, cold, or heat. Next, focus on feeding and water. Make sure they always have access to clean water and the right type of feed. Check regularly to ensure feeders and drinkers are not empty or contaminated. Temperature is also very important. Especially in the early days, keep the environment warm and stable. As they grow, you can gradually adjust the temperature based on their needs. Cleanliness should be part of your daily routine. Remove weights or dirty bedding and keep the coop as dry as possible. This helps prevent disease and keeps your chickens comfortable. Also, pay attention to their health. Look for any signs like weakness, loss of appetite, or unusual behavior. The earlier you notice a problem, the easier it is to manage. This help is all about care, attention, and consistency. The more you observe and respond, the better your chickens will grow and perform. Step 9. Biosecurity measures. This is the final but very important step in your poultry farming journey. Biosecurity simply means protecting your farm from disease and outside risks. Start by controlling who enters your poultry area. Try to limit visitors as much as possible. And if someone must enter, make sure they follow basic hygiene rules like cleaning their hands and wearing clean footwear or protective clothing. Keep your coop and surroundings clean at all times. Regular cleaning helps reduce the spread of bacteria and viruses, and it keeps your chickens healthier in the long run. Always separate sick birds immediately. If you notice any signs of illness, this helps prevent disease from spreading to the rest of the flock. Also, make sure your equipment like feeders, drinkers, and tools are cleaned regularly and not shared with other farms without proper disinfection. Vaccination and basic health prevention are also part of biosecurity. Follow a proper vaccination schedule and use trusted veterinary advice when needed. In simple terms, biosecurity is about being careful every day. When you protect your farm from outside risks, you protect your investment and your future. So yeah, that's the full step-by-step process of starting a poultry farm from scratch. If you follow these steps carefully, you'll avoid many of the common mistakes beginners make and you'll start your farm with confidence. If this video helped you, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next videos. And let me know in the comments if you have any questions or if there's any topic you want me to cover in my next video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.